Okay, so our second TQ prize show match, 1v1, featuring Quark playing Protoss. He's 101/APM on US West. And dM-UltrA playing Terran. Thanks for your patience, everyone. We are looking to host another show match, if possible, after this one, featuring New Blood, if we have to, Old Blood. Looking for balanced matchups, looking for high A or S rank players. These are best of 5. $10 USD goes to the winner. It was our hope to host several of these every day, but we're finding that that might not be possible. Still trying, but it may come to a point where we only host them on certain days of the week when more people are available. Shout out to Irish for helping organize some show matches today. Shout out to Fuji for helping us yesterday. Dandy wants a 2v2 show match, and we can set that up if somebody wants to play. Who's Dandy with? I'm not sure how long Dandy is going to be online for. This is a best of 5. Okay, so Terran is making his first factory. Protoss has laid down his second nexus at the natural. Jerry. Shout out to Wiggly. Protoss has started to make his second gateway. And Terran looks like he is moving out with 2 Marines, an SCV in the back, and he is making a bunker, but there's a Zealot coming out already. 2 probes there. Gonna put an end to that bunker rush, if we can call it a rush. But it seems like Ultra is still gonna move ahead with his plan. He's got 5 SCVs there and 2 Marines. Another Marine coming down. Orc has 2 Zealots now. Looks like he's targeting the SCVs, trying to get to the Marines. He's going to lose almost 1 Zealot. Took out another SCV. It's really critical that he takes out this SCV making the bunk. And he's going to back away. It looks like Terran is going to win that battle. Already has a Vulture coming down. Dragoon is out, but he's going to be very careful and not attack. Ultra is going to attack with 4 Marines, a Vulture, and 2 SCVs. Protoss has 2 Dragoons now. Terran's going to back away. See if he can kill that Nexus. At this speed, it looks like He's most likely going to destroy the Nexus. Another Vulture coming down, another Marine. Terran is going to lay down a command center at his natural. Protoss has just started to make a robotics facility. Ultra sending out 2 more SCVs. So Protoss does have Dragoon range. The SCVs are going to try to repair that bunker before it goes down. But it may be too late. The Vultures are trying to buy some time. And the bunk is going to go down. So Protoss is going to go on the offensive with 4 Dragoons. Terran does not have mines researched yet. Until now. So he's laying down some mines. I think Protoss is sending out a probe to scout. It's going to be taken out by 2 Vultures. Terran has placed a Marine at 6 o'clock to get vision of any expansion from Protoss there. It's also mined at 9 o'clock. Second command center is done. Several SCVs have been transferred there. Terran's got a tank out. Protoss has quite a few units here. 5 Dragoons, 4 Zealots. A shuttle is coming into the play. It's going to pick up 4 Zealots there. It's made an observatory. So I think once he gets an observer out on the map, he's probably going to try to take out those mines. Terran is floating a engineering bay, it looks like. It sort of just stopped on top of a turret. Okay, so Protoss doesn't look like he's going to be able to attack here. Blocked by a barrack and a supply depot. Shuttle is flying around. He's going to try to drop Terran. There's really no way that his Dragoons can get in. Going to take down 1 tank. Took out the other one. There's still 1 tank on the cliff. He's going to lose most of his units here. I feel like he could have probably picked up some units and dropped it into Terran's main. Observer is getting some intelligence on the map here. Terran is making 3 more factories. It's going to put him at 5. Protoss is making a Templar Archives. Started his 3rd gateway. His Nexus is up, so he does have an expansion, but he's got a lot of catching up to do. Terran is ahead in supply by about 20. Ultra's moving out. I don't think Protoss has enough to stop this advance. 5 tanks, a lot of Ultras, 2 Goliaths. It's at 100 supply. Protoss is going to try to drop here, but Goliaths are going to... Does have scan, so he's going to target these DTs. Ultra takes... Okay. Next map has been chosen. Soul TY2 has just got in contact with me. All right, so this is round 2 of our second show match tonight between Quark, who is playing as 101 8 p.m. versus dM-UltrA. Ultra is up 1-0. Please follow our main stream, Prima 1 TV. Prima 1 TTV, I'm sorry. The YouTube channel by the same name, where we post all the videos of our show matches. We're hoping for some support from the BW community. That support takes the form of, first and foremost, if you're a really good player, participating in our show matches, winning $10, showing off your skills, showing off the clan of which you're a member. Maybe there be recruiters who are watching these show matches and looking for good players. Joining our Discord, getting in touch with us to participate, letting other people know about these kind of events. We're trying to sort of fill a gap that may exist, may not exist. So in between major tournaments or major show matches, we're thinking on a daily basis or several times a week, there would be these sort of money matches taking place, best of 5, for people to watch and follow and participate in. Sort of add a little bit more excitement to some of the casual and ladder games that people are already having on a daily basis. But we'll see how that goes. So we got Protoss on top and Terran on the bottom. TY2, I've already lost him. All right, so I have received confirmation from SoulZTY2. He would like to 1v1 after this show match. If we can find a good opponent for him. Shout out to Seriosity, who found TY2 for us. That's awesome. Okay, so one recommendation that has been made is Ultra versus TY2, and that might very well happen. Unless we can get someone new and as qualified, but might be asking too much. So back to this game. Karen has a factory up, making a machine shop, 4 Marines, and an SCV at the choke. Protoss already has an expansion up, 2 gateways. Upgrading goon range, and here we see a Zealot approaching Terran. He's going to back away. And Terran just might be securing his expansion, it looks like. Jerry, are you going to cast this with me? So 2 Zealots going in for the attack. That's not going to be enough to take on 4 Marines, 2 SCVs, and a Vulture here. They're going to target the Marines, take down 1, take down 2, but took down 3. Not bad. Took out a Vulture, took out a Mine. Has to be very careful here. 2 more Dragoons coming down. So I think Protoss is just trying to stop Terran from expanding. And he's going to pick up the rest of the Vultures there. So that was very, very good. These mines are a problem, though. Going to be very careful here. Terran is laying down more mines. We see a command center being made. Some splash damage was caused there. The mines are placed very closely to each other, so I don't think he's going to be able to attack them. A dropship has just popped out. 2 Vultures have invaded Protoss's main. There are 2 goons there to help out. 1 Vulture is going to make it in the back. Protoss is making a cannon at his nexus. I don't think he wants to lose the advantage he has here over his opponent. He is making a citadel. And a dropship is heading to the north. For a drop, there's a probe that's scouting Protoss's third. Not going to see the vultures, I don't think. More mines being placed. They're going to take down the probe that's scouting. The Dragoons are going to withdraw from Terran's natural. Not sure if that was a good move or not. Terran is making his third factory now. Terran is going to drop some more vultures onto the map. A robotics facility is just being made now. I can't help but wonder if it's a little too late for that. Vultures and tanks are moving out. It's going to lose one Dragoon, two Dragoons. Looks like these tanks are going to pick off the rest of these two goons. Protoss does have a decent number of units back at home, but he needs to get some observers out immediately. Terran is making an armory. He's loaded his dropship with a few vultures, it seems. Observatory is being made. The forge is upgrading. Protoss already has +1 attack damage. I believe Terran is upgrading siege tank. Dropship is headed to the north. This whole time, I think Terran did a good job of preventing Protoss from expanding further. He certainly had enough opportunities, I think, to at least take a second expansion. So the dropship is going to unload a few vultures into Protoss's main. There's a cannon up there for defense. A good Sim City here. It's going to take down a Templar, so that's kind of big. Caused some havoc. Took out 2 Templars. Protoss finally has an observer out, so he's going to take out the mines in his main. A shuttle has just popped out. It's going to be useful. Protoss has already made 6 gateways. Terran only has 3 factories, is making his 4th now. Upgrading from his armory. He has 2 armories. The second one is not upgrading. Seems like Terran is trying to secure his second expansion at 6 o'clock. Probably a good time for Protoss to expand, do some harassment, now that he has an observer. He is up in supply, over 20. Terran is sending more SCVs to his second expansion. So this is our second TQ prize show match, best of 5. Ultra is up 1-0. Our last show match featured Hawk versus Terror. The videos are uploaded on Prima1 TTV on YouTube and his Twitch account. Shout out to Prima. Goons are sort of just casually walking across the map, trying to clear any mines, and one mine just did take out a Templar. We see a shuttle headed to the bottom of the map. It's going to drop a Dark Templar. Terran does have some comsats. I don't think he's going to use them because he has turrets around. Here comes some Dragoons. They're going to try to pick off some tanks, but he's going to be very careful. Looks like he's going to lose that Observer. Here's the attack. A lot of Zealots coming through. I think he's going to clean this up. This is a major attack. Protoss should be able to take out Terran's second expansion, but he might just go ahead and try to take out his natural. There are a lot of mines there. I feel like they're going to kill a lot of these Zealots, and he's not going to enter the minefield there. He is going to try to harass the expansion. Terran has 2 other expansions. While this attack looks like it's been successful, he might be better served attacking the other ones. Looks like that's what he's going to do. He's sending more units down the map. Got 6 gateways, making a 7th. Also laying down an Arbiter Tribunal. He has already a Stargate up. I think Ultra has enough tanks to take care of this, though. He's laying down more mines as well, preventing reinforcements from coming down. Protoss has found the, I believe that's the 3rd expansion. It's going to cause a lift. Altogether, successful attack. I'm not sure if he could have accomplished more by not attacking the natural and just going for the 2nd and 3rd expansions. So that command center is just going to lift off, I think, and land at the 2nd expansion. Protoss is going to expand at 11 o'clock. Supply is kind of even right now. Terran has 1-1 upgrades. Protoss has +2 attack upgrades. He is upgrading from his forge. And Terran is upgrading from both armories. These vultures are going to kill off the Templars. Protoss adding 2 more gateways, bringing him to 9. Got an Arbiter that just spawned. Terran is making another command center, which he plans to land at his 3rd expansion, which was killed off. Sorry, it wasn't killed off. He just floated it, right? Protoss is transferring a lot of probes here. The vultures aren't going to find them. Clearing the mines on the map. Picking up some Templars with the shuttle. We might see a storm drop. Terran is going around the map and laying mines everywhere. Just being an annoying little fucker. These vultures might have just gotten stuck. 8 o'clock. I don't think the vultures saw the shuttle, which contains a few Templars. Terran is 1-2 right now. Soon to be 2-2. Protoss has +3 attack upgrades. 2 gateways making, that's going to bring him to 11. Making more arbiters. He's also upgrading his cybernetics core. I wonder if he's getting armor for his arbiters. He's going to be unable to drop Templars to storm the SCVs there. And Protoss is going to attack. This is huge. A lot of Zealots. Good mine drag. Still, Terran's got a lot of tanks, a lot of vultures. They're kind of clustered together. It looks like Protoss is going to be able to clean that up. Good storm. And he's going to back away. There are still 3 tanks and 3 vultures left. 2 more tanks coming. I think it's really important that Protoss sends more reinforcements, which he is. Let's see if he's going to be able to take out that expansion there. Terran does have quite a few tanks and vultures here. He's going to lift off, try to save as many SCVs as he can. Protoss is coming down with an arbiter. Vessel is on the map, taken out by the Dragoons. There's not much that these units are going to accomplish. I wonder if it would have been better for Protoss to have picked off those remaining units. There are a few tanks, a few vultures, than to try to go into that expansion. Protoss is still up in supply. He has made his 4th expansion at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Terran's moving out. Those are a lot of tanks and vultures. I'm not sure if Protoss is going to be able to stop this right now. He's getting as many units as he can out on the map. Terran looks like he's going to try to take out the expansions on the left. And there's some vultures attacking on the right of the map. Nice recall by Protoss at 11 o'clock. But the Dragoons, I think, are going to be picked off pretty easily by the tanks. There's no arbiter there for Cloak. It's just returned. Protoss does have an advantage in supply right now. Going to take out another tank. He's trying to save both his expansion on the right and on the left. He's going to clean up the tanks and vultures close to the center of the map. Now he's got to worry about his second expansion, 1 o'clock. Terran has 3-2 upgrades. Protoss has 1 armor and 3 attack upgrades. He did attack the damage on his Arbiter. It's interesting. So Terran has taken out that expansion at 1 o'clock. It seems Protoss tried to attack Terran's third expansion as well, unsuccessfully. I think he'd probably recall it there. Protoss is going to make a Nexus at 9 o'clock. Going to transfer some of his probes from his main and natural to some of his expansions. Hopefully the vultures don't pick it off. So in the center of the map, we have quite a few units from Terran. Nice status. Still, I don't think Protoss has enough to pick off the rest of these units. Maybe I'm wrong. Some reinforcements coming from both sides. Too many tanks there. I think they're going to easily take out the Dragoons. Terran's main and natural are mined out. It's going off 2 bases right now. So those probes are going to be spotted by the vultures. So is the Templar. Protoss is going to try to take out these tanks, which are sitting out like ducks. Arbiters do have enough energy for status. Nice status there. Got 6 vultures. Protoss is sending more units down. It's really important, I think, that he attacks now. Looks like he's going to hold off. Does have his expansion running at 9 o'clock, making a few cannons there to protect his probes. I think Protoss has done a really excellent job of just expanding safely while macroing as hard as he could. Terran does have a lead in supply, however. Protoss is trying to clear some of the mines. Two tanks at 11 o'clock. Could easily target the nexuses there. It's really important that Protoss clears up these units and helps out his expansion. Protoss doesn't have that much minerals to be pumping out of all of his gates. He's already lost the expansion at 10 o'clock. His units are trying to clear out some of the mines here so he can get to the tank. Is he going to be able to save his nexus? It doesn't look like it. So the attacks, upgrades on their arbiters are going to be a little effective here. He might just be able to save his nexus, but Terran has quite a few units there. I don't think Protoss has the amount of resources he needs. That was a nice status, though. Another nice status. Needs an observer so he can spot the mines. Looks like Protoss is going to be able to maybe clean this up. Terran is sending out a few more tanks. Mines have done a lot of damage. They've sort of dwindled Protoss's army. If he had a observer there, it might be a different story. Protoss did make a nexus at 1 o'clock. It's a pretty vulnerable expansion, though. Sending some units there now. A lot of mines, though. Okay, so Protoss is going to tap out. 2-0 for Ultra. So we're going to see a repeat of this map. What do you think, Jerry? Was that a good game? Jerry? Are you there, Jerry? Welcome, you suck. TQ.
I like how you made top versus bottom on a 3-player map.
Yeah, I didn't even change that.
Word.
Doesn't make a difference, right?
Oh, no.
All right, good to have you suck here. One of our better casters at Team TQ.
Let's see what we got here. So is it Ultra is up 2-0 so far, or?
You got it.
Oh my, look at this.
Last one was a good game. The first one, relatively short game.
I saw about the last 5-7 minutes of it. Looks like Protoss is going for proxy though. This is going to be interesting. Like he knew what he had in mind when he's like, "Can I pick, Sylphid again?" Let's see here. Don't know about this positioning. Let's see, scouts this way. I think right here will be a good spot for proxy.
So we do have Soul Z, TY2 playing next, possibly against Ultra, unless we can get a new player to fill in.
All right, let's see here. Double gateway. Now this is the problem though. If he doesn't find him soon enough, and he blocks this, I mean, essentially, fuck. Pardon my French. For I don't know if this is a PG, but I kind of worry a little bit here. For if he makes a factory first instead of a supply depot, no, he made a supply depot. He has to gas now.
Okay, this is interesting.
This is bad, is what it is. Maybe forge him, cannon him, yeah. But,
I just came back
oh, okay. The only thing I can think of for him to do is to, yeah, maybe do a quick cannon push before he gets a siege tank out. But
because he's turtling, right? How can he get in there?
yeah,
Zealot's going to try to do some damage. It looks like there's a huge gap there for them to move in, huh? It just goes to show how deceiving appearances can be in this game. Two cannons going down.
I like this little block from Terran. That's sexy.
Sexy block.
Yeah, he's able to.
He decided not to make a machine shop and pump out a vulture. He's going to make a bunk. I guess he's estimating that these depots are going to be destroyed. And I guess the barrack he can always just lift. More zealots being made. There's an SCV attacking the pylon in the middle of the map.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time to do anything. See, he's got to.
The cannons are not targeting the depot on top.
He has enough there to repair it, but he should have thrown down another cannon a little bit closer.
He would have broken if they were both targeting that one on top. They're just attacking randomly. So it looks like he's almost about to break. The vultures and the bunk, he doesn't have a response for. We do have a machine shop down. It's upgrading something. I'm going to guess siege tank mode.
He's just now starting his core though. Right here is where, in my opinion, you should expand. Get an expansion right after your core.
Protoss, right?
Yes, he's not gonna break. He's not gonna break this. See what I'm saying? It's
He does like to chat during the game. I like that. And he's doubting himself, which is not good.
no. I mean, he's not in a bad position.
No.
He's not in a great position, mind you, but he's not in a bad position. He needs to take his expansion. You know, like don't make any dragoons yet.
Yeah, I think his plan was to win it through this instead of having a sort of plan B expand.
I mean,
I just messaged him saying, please do play it out. It's not over. He's going to make a cannon at his main. I think he's kind of paranoid about either a factory lifting off and landing somewhere outside Terran's base, making vultures.
well, his vultures are going to come out right after this, and he's got 5, so those zealots are going to get eaten up. He should have just went back, but now he's going to lose essentially all of these zealots for nothing. Maybe attack with 3 of them and run the rest. You know,
Does have a dragoon coming out. Banana was mentioning that S rank players, I'm guessing Ultra is. run into a lot of these kind of strategies, right? And they get pretty good at responding to
Oh
them
yeah.
effectively.
Oh yeah. They get cheesed a lot, dude.
Um, these strats are, I think, constitute what Artosis refers to as like being part of MMR hell, where you get all kinds of weird all-ins or different kinds of strats, uh, greed plays and things like that. So these three vultures are probably going to take out some probes before being targeted by that cannon.
He
One,
needs to pull him.
two,
He's not even
three.
moving him.
Making a citadel. So, do you think Terran is going to try to make a command center at his natural? Looks like it. That SCV is just going there now.
See,
So,
attempted expansion.
our voice is too low, I'm being told. Yo, 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 yo. Can you hear me? See, I moved my microphone closer to my mouth, but I'm not sure if that helps. Oh, maybe you suck.
Yeah, probably. I have that issue sometimes.
Well, I think the music is also playing, maybe. Prima might have the music playing. I know mine is. I can turn that off. StarCraft music. Okay, so these vultures and mines are going to be really annoying. There's a certain rage that's caused by vultures and mines. I think only Protoss players really understand it. Right? Some people claim that Terran is an Imba race because of the vulture. There's no unit as fast as it and as effective. It has 3 mines, which cause splash damage, which give you vision. Um, one vulture is better than one dragoon, that's for sure.
These guys' comments. Oh, why you suck? Stop being gentle. Why suck? Voice is a bit low. Why you soft?
Yo, Hung, why don't you come cast with us? He was here earlier. He was casting the Hawk versus Terra game. We do have, keep forgetting his name, I'm sorry. TY2 from Seoul, who has been waiting patiently to play. Shout out to Seriosity. I think he's the one who referred him to us. So it's really helpful when, you know, people who are in touch with really good players inform them of our events. Okay, so these Dragoons at
He is
Terran's
such a lot.
expansion.
Oh,
Ouch. He
damn.
wasn't really microing them there. I think he was occupied, right? Um, this is good though.
Uh,
Taking out some SCVs. That mind drag would be effective, but he doesn't know there's
it's
marine
it's there,
mines.
yeah. He really wants to leave this game. I don't,
It's gonna run into those mines. That did it, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so 3-0 for Ultra. Second game was really good.